All right. This is 6 months of streaming every single day. Is that what that is? Or almost, not every single day, but weekday, trading day, I guess I would say. All right, let's go. YouTube. All right. So first thing, as always, let's see, is there any economic data out? Thursday. Less than they thought. Unemployment claims. That's good. That's huge. So let's take. Now we'll look here. Tech, industrials, real estate. So it looks like tech's gonna explode today. Oh my gosh, excuse me. What was that? There we go. All right, let's put all this. Let's throw it in there. Flip the S&P. We got 9 minutes. Okay, so can I put that in here? No. So the outlook here, unemployment 203, actual 208. I mean, these are good numbers, right? Got some negative surprises on there, but economic, it's resilient, showing us that it's resilient. Inflation's staying elevated, so that's why I made the play on energy while it was down. CAD outlook slightly bullish. It's good. Sector rotation. See the sector rotation. Technology, industrials, and then of course the 1 week basic materials, financial, technology. That, to me, that tells me technology is the one moving up. The last 3 months, but look, half year, it's still massively outperforming in everything else. So that's why you'd want to have tech, right? All right. I hope it's good. All right. I gotta. All right. So, market overview. Let's see what Jinyu have a cross. Just need one. All right. Not bad. Look at that. Just way too extended here for me. is now open. I almost missed it. Oh shit, look at that. Big down. Oh my god, look at that big red. Huge. Alright, we have 5 minutes. All right. 2 shots. That's good. We're gonna get it or we're gonna lose it. Oh, excuse me. Oh no. Can we retake the 10 or no? Come on. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, got him. Let's see. 85% of companies have beat in the S&P 500. That's just wild numbers. Oh, we got 4 punches here. Let's see. Crowd strike. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh no, Mickey D's. So if it rebounds back up to here, I'll actually get rid of it. Yeah, I'll get rid of some on a loss on an upside, but I'm going to protect it from bouncing back down. So I'll lose less in the long run. If not, I'm going to lose what I lose. Okay. IGV. Ah, man, look at that big bounce. That's huge. 8% right there. That's crazy. Now's is the same. Look at that. Ah, should have made it. It would have been 6% right off the dot. Right off the dome. I didn't take it. I took it back here. Got out right here. Should have gotten back in. That was my mistake. It's okay. Took a piece of this. 18%. Huge software. Oh, wow. Palantir killing it. Look at that. Oh, here we are. shoot. No, IGV is wilding out right now. IGV 6%. Look at that. Jeez Louise, buddy. They're gonna make it here? Or we get stuffed out again? Almost done. So 150, 250, 150. Ah, 20 more minutes. Oh, Microsoft. Mm-hmm. Strength. 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 No. Okay, 10 more minutes. Are we gonna lose it? Alright, let's listen to this real quick.
Like, I don't even know how I would say the freaking G in strength. Stop saying strength. It's like nails on a chalkboard. It can't be that bad, bro. Nebius 225. Look at Nebius, that candle from 217 up to 225. Bro, people don't stress the G.
Oh.
Say strength. So then why am I not saying the G? I'm not like trying to not say the G. It's just natural. Like, you're saying I'm the only one who doesn't say the freaking G in this word?
Strength.
See, she's going out of her way to say the G. Like, it's not natural. Micron getting a ugly candle right there, 935 to 924. Like, she's going out of her way to pronounce the G. That's not natural. I'm like, genuinely, that's not natural. It's strength. Strength. Like, what are we doing, bro? Strength. Like, no, it's strength. This is nonsense. All of you are wrong. All of you. All of you. I don't care. All of you. All of you are wrong when it comes to this. All of you. Yes, this is me. This is me right now in front of all of you guys. In front of all you guys. All of you are wrong. It's freaking strength. Anyway, let's see what else we've got going on in the broader equity markets and if these stocks can continue to further have some strength. Oh, we had one of the Fed presidents on. We'll take a listen to him in a second, but also let's get some coverage on Meta. The California Attorney is live, and let's see what they have to say about this Meta settlement.
This is the interesting part I wanted to hear.
Run them out of business, and that was never the issue. The issue was the changes in business practices. Stop knowingly hurting kids. They designed and deployed dangerous products that hurt the mental health of kids. They knew they did. They doubled down on them. They lied to the public about them. We wanted that to stop. We wanted to protect our kids. $17 billion is historically high. It's the highest amount of money ever paid in a case like this. And $17 billion can do a lot of good to prevent and remediate mental health harms for kids. So that is a significant component of our case, but we're really focusing on the changes that will reduce the excessive use, the compulsive use going forward.
And I want to come back to that, but just to stay on the number itself as well. It is up to 17 billion, but I believe only 11.66 billion is actually guaranteed. The remaining, let's call it 5 billion, is what they're calling a contingency installment payment. And Meta owes that if Snap, TikTok, and YouTube all separately adopt equivalent restrictions. I guess, is that likely? What do we think are the chances that that's going to happen?
We insist that it'll happen. It'll happen one way or another. either we're suing TikTok now, so we are looking to ensure that they adopt the similar practices and commitments that Meta did, and we are very interested in Snap and YouTube as well. We want an industry-wide solution.
They're coming for everybody. We talked about that a lot yesterday. They're not going to let restrictions happen on Meta because kids will just go to Snapchat or TikTok. They'll just shift their attention, and it's going to create the same issue. So for Meta, it makes sense to force the restrictions on other companies. But I mean, if the AG actually cares about the issue, it makes sense to go after all these companies if they're going to go after Meta.
Want
You're not wrong.
everyone in the industry to be taking steps like Meta is required to now because of the settlement agreement that will protect the mental health of kids. And they can do it the easy way, or we can do it another way. And we hope that they will commit. And I'm glad that Meta called out YouTube and TikTok. That is appropriate. This is something that requires an industry-wide solution, and we are active as we speak in helping deliver an industry-wide solution.
Okay, what does that mean actually when you say, and again, because to your point, this is a very important component over all of it. And as we showed, Meta's already trying to put pressure on its competitors to adopt it. But what does it mean that you're active? Give me a sense as to what you're talking about.
Well, one way that we're active is we're active right now in litigation with TikTok. We have lawsuits across the country. I think TikTok is interested.
NVIDIA breaks 226 right here. Let's see if we can actually keep it and make a run for 226.50.
Interested in speaking with us. We're interested in speaking with them. We have communications with Snap
4 more minutes.
about these issues as well. And we are very interested in YouTube, and we hope that they will come to the table and commit to these changes going forward and these commitments.
Let's go to Stacy.
I'm worried that gross margins may take a bit of a hit because of memory prices, and they got in front of that. They're guiding them, from down to the low 70s versus the mid 70s. I think it's fine. You start to look at the earnings power of this company. I mean, numbers are clearly going up. Sell side numbers went up. Buy side numbers, I think, importantly, went up. That maybe that's something that hasn't happened in a few quarters, but that's clearly happening today.
Right.
And I mean, maybe just to take what Jensen said, the idea that a company that is this large could continue to not only grow but actually accelerate off of an already strong base. I mean, it's just something that we haven't really seen before, and it really does, I think, get to the point that the demand that we're seeing here really is real. I think these things actually are being used. The question of returns,
building back up. Are we going to
increasingly
continue?
getting
Are we
action
going to
that
fall?
there is a return on this investment. I was just really happy to finally see it start to really come through.
How my other investments looking?
So
Yes.
I was very pleased.
My
with
investments,
it.
not my
Is
trading.
there something that explains its recent underperformance on earnings? I mean, was there something different this time?
Yeah, well, there was. I think importantly, the buy side is always above the sell side. The actual investors investing in the stock, their expectations tend to be higher. And maybe you could argue for the last few quarters they've been very strong prints, but the buy side numbers, especially into next year and beyond, didn't really go up. I think they went up and probably reasonably materially this time. So that is important. That is one difference. And like I said, there's been this big question as their next generation platform Rubin starts to ramp. What is that ramp going to look like? Are there delays? Are there not? There are clearly no delays. Rubin's ramping really, really strongly. And now we're starting to see the implications of that ramp on the numbers, and the growth is clearly showing through here. So that is, we got some concrete evidence now, real concrete evidence that growth is happening.
Yeah, I mean, Stacy, you mentioned the kind of the buy side's always higher. I think if you extrapolated what the hyperscalers told us about likely spend next year, you got to these something similar to what NVIDIA's current guidance is looking like. One change, and I'm sure you're spending a lot of your time trying to contend with this with clients, is the complexity of the story has definitely increased. You mentioned the balance sheet for NVIDIA is a massive competitive advantage, but it means it gets used a lot, right? They're doing
One more
component supply
minute, and then I'm going to hop off here.
Orders there. They're obviously financing a huge percentage and making acquisitions of this
Had a
ecosystem. So is that something that's going to hold back the valuation? Because you got a $400 price target. That's $10 trillion market cap.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I think using the balance sheet, it is a moat. And my take was this: it's as much of a moat as their technology and their software and their ecosystem. Nobody else can really
crowd
do the things that
strike,
they're doing.
18%
I think just
in
their
one
direct
day.
supplier agreements are close to $300 billion, and this is for things like direct to memory and wafers and that sort of thing. And so they can lock up that supply much more than any of their competitors can. And you need that supply to be able to sell the product, and so that's important. And in terms of the investments in the ecosystem, people worry about what they call it circularity, and I'm a little more sanguine about it. My view has been they're generating so much cash that almost they don't know what to do with it, and they're already returning a bunch, and they're buying supply, and they can't really do big M&A. And what better use of that cash versus to invest in and grow the ecosystem?
It's done.
You have to remember,
Did
they're
we
not
lose?
really
Did we
writing
win?
checks for
Where are we
most
at?
of this stuff. It's more like they're lending out their credit rating in some sense. They're backstopping stuff. I think the risks around those have been pretty clearly thought out. And yet they've got customers that have strong demand. They don't have the credit ratings and the wherewithal to have enough of a history that the folks that need to put the supply and everything in place for them are comfortable without that backstop. I think it's fine.
You're not seeing the market get that concerned about some of
We're
the
gonna hold the
backstop
10
stuff
here. We're
like
gonna
we
drop
were
down
last
below.
week. Nvidia gets rejected at 226. Palantir back to 185 for the first time in about 9 months here. Last time we saw this was around December of last year. So about 8 months, we're seeing this get back. Nvidia also it was at 228 last week, but it was at 205 yesterday. So 205 to 226, given every dollar's another $24 billion of market cap is a pretty big move from the lows of last night, but it is getting rejected at 226. I think they might keep it range bound in this 220 to 225 level. The big news is just software continues to make a mass move. And as Stacy said, what is NVIDIA going to do with their cash? Like, they are generating so much cash, they can keep buying back shares, but if they can proliferate the advance of AI throughout the ecosystem, that makes sense from a business perspective too. You're going to have more and more people having the finances to buy their chips. Marvell flips green at 245. Nebius, which was almost below 215, now at 224. As that's going green, some of the semi names coming back, the software names really coming back. Let's check
Now
was the last time
got out of it right here.
was 185. Oh, we have to go back to November. Well, we were there. We were at
looked at it
180
yesterday,
in
and I said,
January.
I
So
should have
really,
bought
it
it
was
right here,
December 185.
but I didn't.
So it's been since December. You're seeing
Look at
that
that.
this consolidated very start to get a really nice breakout. CoreWeave almost back to 90.
Massive.
Rocket Lab
Yeah, but these are
climbed to
such
get back
massive.
to 67. Tesla also getting a move. Last time Tesla was 400 was July 13th, July 1st, or basically that first couple week of July range. And then it took that earnings dip to 297, still up nicely from that 297 level. But many of these names getting their breakouts today, software kind of being the poster child of the breakout, Microsoft at 505. And then NVIDIA, at least we have this is the first quarter after the earnings that NVIDIA's up 7% in like 2 years. So it's actually nice to see.
Way too far away now.
The earnings were so good. I think all of us are like, dude, this thing needs to be 250, no questions asked. And it's not easily getting there. And service now teasing 140. Yeah, today's a great day for software. And as annoying as some of the semi names have been, they're starting to come back. They're not really in a downtrend per se. A lot of these names, Bloom Energy, I know that one's kind of been hit, but at least it's still somewhere green over today. Amcor still up 7%. Viva, another software name, up 19%. Salesforce, massive day. Same with CrowdStrike, up 20% for Salesforce. CrowdStrike up 18%. This is why people pick stocks, right? At the end of the day, the index gives you, on average, 8 to 10% a year, whereas a CrowdStrike is up 18% in a day. Now, you go down 18% in a day, that's the risk. But part of the love that people have for finding good quality companies and taking a chance on them is because when they have their moment, they really have their moment. And then, having conviction in their ability to have their moment starts getting you that momentum. Let me check resistance on Palantir at 186. Dude, we are pretty freaking close to the 190s. If you get the right set of volume coming in with the macro clearing up, I think we're going to crush 190. And once we get to 190, I don't think 200's crazy here. Now, again, that might take a lot of weeks of consolidation before that breakout. I don't know if it happens all at once, but I think we're past that 130, 140 range, which is nice to see. 186 resistance. 23,000 shares. Intel got a nice rebound as well. Up for it. Look at that. Intel. This was 87 this morning. Starting to see the semis come out and play right here. Okay, if the semis start flipping green and the software names start going down, we'll be back in that same long semi short software trade. Let's keep an eye on the software names. ServiceNow got a little red candle right there at 139.30. Let's see if that actually is the top for today. If the semi names start coming back. NVIDIA now getting the breakout, 226.20. And if it is what it is, then that's fine. Maybe the software names stop running today, but at least we'll get the semis to participate. We still have a decent chunk of a move. 227 has 150,000 shares for NVIDIA. So we're going to see if we can get above that. Hyperliquid is up. Yeah, Per is up as well. 14%. A lot of these crypto names, seeing a lot of the on-chain activity continue to accelerate pretty aggressively. Can you explain the software thesis? Why are they going up so much? So they were down a lot. There's not even really a thesis. Like each company is different when it comes to software, but they were all down indiscriminately because of Anthropic being perceived as killing them. Tesla, 352. Now you've got Anthropic partnering with one of the biggest software companies, and I think the market's like, oh. And then you had, remember Silver Lake tried to buy Workday 2 weeks ago? You know, and then obviously just massive earnings across the board. So you're seeing a lot of these narratives just die out. And it once again proves that sometimes the market gets a little too excited about things that aren't really rooted in reality. Yeah, AMD is going the opposite of NVIDIA, but at least it's up from that 475 range. Are we getting the historic downturn in September for a midterm year? What do people think? I know a lot of people are excited today, but do you still think we see a September sell-off? I'll do a poll in the chat. I don't know, man. It's up to Trump now when it comes to the Iran war. I think if he ends it like early September, I mean, I think we're going to be okay. I think that'll be the catalyst. Remember, we've already had a couple of drawdowns already in July and March. But it is a midterm year, and historically, that's what ends up happening. So we're going to have to see. Crypto going up, though, doesn't feel like we're going to get an ugly September. That's, you know, fair. Look at Bitcoin. There it is. Almost. We haven't seen 80 live together. It happened 2 times while I was sleeping. Well, a lot of us were sleeping over the past couple of days. Let's see if we can actually see it together here. What does September historically do? Historically, it's bad. Last year was an anomaly. Last year was really good. Historically, it's bad, but you know, this year we've had some pretty ugly months already. Intel up 5% now, 92.45. Yeah, Viva's up. And you're seeing some decent momentum. You guys are all wrong about strength. You guys can keep talking about it, but you're all wrong about it. Like, real G's move in silence like lasagna, okay? Sometimes the G is silent. Sometimes it's silent. It is what it is. It is what it is. NVIDIA 225. NVIDIA 225.60. Dell at 468 as well. Oh boy. Okay. What else do we got? What else do we got? I think no matter what you're trading today, a lot of stuff is giving opportunities, especially in the software space. I'm just buying that into strength right now. Continues to work. Broadcom trying to get a little bit of love. SpaceX back to 140. Marvell shorts have been working, or not Marvell, Moderna shorts have been working today as that thing continues to go down on the convertible notes. Solana's up 11%. Goodness, bro. All right, we got to break 80,000. We got to break it. It's time. It's 50 bucks away. We got to break it. It is time. Let's see if we can do it. NVIDIA Dagger, thank you for the gifted 10 memberships. I believe I know who you are. He was at the Miami meetup last year, and gave me that green NVIDIA shirt. So appreciate you, man. Thank you for working so hard for all of us at the company and doing what you do. You guys crushed it. You guys absolutely freaking crushed it. I mean, it's unbelievable numbers. So congrats to you. Congrats to all the employees, and massive, massive win right here, as we're seeing on NVIDIA. 10 of you guys just got a membership courtesy of Mr. NVIDIA Dagger. Bitcoin right there, about 40 bucks away, trying to get there. Trying to get there. What about Coinbase? You guys are green today, right? Coinbase, yep, that's up. Well, that's up 4% as well. Would you ever come to Dallas and
Is it gonna close?
Yes. It's been a long time since I've been to Dallas. I think Camilo's going to be in New York, so we'll definitely get him on a podcast eventually in New York, hopefully over the next couple months. But I would love to come to Dallas and explore a little bit. It's been a while, dude. I think I haven't been to Dallas in like 5-7 years. Been to Texas a few times since then, but not Dallas. So it'll be fun to come back. NVIDIA 225, AMD is still 477. AV Ride just dropped a vid. Is it on X? I want to see it because, you know, I see these freaking vehicles, if that's what you call them, every day in the city. Oh, they put an autonomous driving video out there. Oh, this is good. I mean, once again, autonomous driving is not slowing down, and the proliferation of that, I think, is going to continue to be another leg up for the broader AI thesis. But yeah, there's so many of those in Jersey City. They're so nice though. They'll like stop when you're walking in the front of them. They're actually really good with like stopping and not crossing you and all that stuff. I've only ordered Uber Eats from them like once, and like it's not as convenient as someone coming to your door and dropping it off, but it still is, you know, for a cheaper price. It's like it's pretty incredible that it can actually go from point A to point B. Bloom Energy back to 220. Guys, I don't know if I'm coming to the Hood meetup yet, or not the Hood meetup, the Hood Summit. Like, I'm still not sure if I will be able to do it. There might be a conflict with that date, so I still have to figure out. I know it's coming up in mid-September, but there's another event early in September, so there might be a conflict with going to Houston in September. I will let people know probably in a week if I'll be there. Take-Two, they had that apology yesterday about Grand Theft Auto. That stock's down 1%. I really don't get the hype with Take-Two, man. I don't get it. I hope it goes up after Grand Theft Auto. I don't see the risk reward as easily. I mean, I do if the game is super successful, which I think it will be. But I feel like I just don't know enough about the company to literally buy the stock based on the game being a hit. Even though it's kind of obvious to me the game's going to be a hit. So we're going to have to see how much the market actually cares about it. As NVIDIA hits 225, Pounter 184.40. Do we hit 80K? Dude, Webull is still, there it is. There it is. Webull was on a delay. It was at 79,999. There she finally is. 80,000. Together, we are seeing it once again. Once again, Mr. 80K. Now, it is time to go to 100K, only 20K, not asking too much. And hopefully we can keep it going. Hood Summit's at the end of September? I thought it was middle September. Okay, let's ring the bell. There we go. Bitcoin back to 80,000. That means Hood, Coinbase, MicroStrategy definitely are going to enjoy this. 110 on Hoodie. Coinbase. Dude, if Bitcoin's at 100, Hood's going to 150. That thing's going to run. Coinbase is probably going up to 230. MicroStrategy probably gets you back to that 250, 300 range if Bitcoin actually can break out to that 100. Well, Bitcoin would have to be like 110-ish, but 100 would be massive.